Hey, this is WhyBeAre with Medieval Engineers. This is a game I was promising to do videos for a while now, and truthfully, I didn't know you could go to their website and buy the game before it was available on Steam until just recently. So I went to their website and bought it, and now we can play it. And I'll be frank with you, there's not going to be much engineering in this video. That'll be for the next video. This video is going to be more about breaking apart some castles. So we're going to just load up the castles map and have some fun there. So there is the castle we will be destroying today. And I think it's kind of mean to just jump in and start destroying some dude's castle. We need to have a reason to destroy it. And I'll find a reason, I guarantee you that. But first, let's explore the castle and just kind of see what it looks like. Before we do that though, let's explain how you can break things. You can make fancy machines and stuff that can do that, which we'll be doing in later videos. But for now, I just want to play around with the destruction physics. And if you don't want to make a machine, you have two options. You could throw projectiles like this size, or you could throw projectiles at this size. And the speed that you throw them at is just determined by how long you hold down the mouse button before you let go. So you could be like Incredible Hulk and just chuck a giant boulder. Who knows how far that is? Like I can't even tell you how far that might be based on the airtime. That's a long way. So you could throw things really hard. And that's how you can break things apart if you're too lazy to make a machine, or you just want to have fun without having to worry about making a machine, which is what I'm doing right now. So let's say they let me into their castle because I'm a wandering seller or trades craftsman, something like that. Whatever they had in medieval times. They had both, didn't they? Who broke that? That wasn't me, right? Oh my goodness, I broke their bridge just by unraveling the... I am so sorry. I did not mean to break your bridge. I'll put it back. There you go. I don't know. It was like that when I got here. I can sell you new bridge materials that'll fix it, though. Trust me, I can do that. I probably shouldn't have accidentally clicked right there. Oh my goodness, I've really ruined their bridge. It was like that when I got here. I had to do like a mean jump to get over it. Yeah, totally king of this castle, man. I didn't break your bridge. It was like that when I got here. Okay, I broke it. Don't tell the king. I broke his bridge, though. Look at this little house. How do you get out of here? You could go back down the stairs, or out of the way wall and roof. Haha. It was like that when I got here. Everything was like that when I got here. That's my excuse. I can jump onto this roof. Knock, knock. Who's here? WhyBeAre. Breaking through your roofs. And your flooring, apparently. I think I broke through a whole floor because I used a big old boulder. It's fun just breaking things. It was like that when I got here. Everything was like that when I got here. I said that twice, but it's the truth. I didn't break nothing. Maybe I did a little bit. This doorway is too small. I can fix that. What do you mean it's a window? It's a doorway. How else could you fit your body through it? That's the best door ever. You just, I'm gonna walk through the door and splat, you die. By the way, you can fly, so yeah, you're like some traveling wizard, I guess, actually, because you can fly. Perfect landing. I thought I was gonna miss that. The one thing I noticed is sometimes I actually have trouble going upstairs. Something as simple as that I struggle with. I don't know why. Just sometimes you get stuck on them. Seems like I'm doing fine so far. I was just, I'm stuck on the stairs, and I'll just blow them up because they make me angry. And then it's like, well, now I have to fly. That was smart. Hey, your roof's busted. I can help with that. Oh, it's not busted yet. I can't fit through the roof. I got busted up more. Now I can fit. Oh, I can't fit still, man. You fat. Come on. You can fit through that hole. There you go. So it's a nice castle. It has all kinds of neat things. And then I ruin it. So like right here, these stairs, I don't know if I could usually get through them. Like right there, it's like, I got my head stuck. I got my head stuck. It's like, well, yeah, you could crouch, but that seems awkward, doesn't it? Crouching while you go down the stairs. Like, who does that? Who crouches as they go downstairs? Unless the roof's really low. Maybe, and that is the situation here, is the roof is too low. Hey, there's another roof to bust up. I'm gonna just throw this one hard. That's how you bust up a roof. I mean, it was like that when I got here. Nice door. I like his doorway. Let's see, can I make this jump? Oh, no! Terrible jumping. Absolutely terrible. I like your windmill. Sure would be a shame if something were to happen to it. I don't know what could happen to it, but maybe some lunatic happened to damage the bottom part right here. I noticed some damage. Man, this is a lot of stuff here. I ruined the bottom, but it's still holding up. Ah, you pesky thing. You're supposed to be breaking apart. Oh, I'm smashing my head into the roof. I gotta blow off the roof, then we can go through there. Ha ha. I'm gonna break this thing so bad. Windmill. Goodbye. Ooh, that was beautiful. There's so many parts. And I broke something I could never hope to make, probably. That's why the buildings are later, by the way, is I'm not great at building things yet. It's like, what is a catch block? I gotta figure that out still. So I'm just avoiding the things I'm bad at. So there's a tour of the castle. Now it's time to just throw some balls. And now you can actually see just how many parts fall off, and that's the fun thing, is just watching all these parts go everywhere. That whole roof explodes. That is so cool. This poor guy. There's this just flying maniac throwing giant balls at his castle and destroying it to just bits. And yeah, he's nothing he could do. Like, this guy's flying. If you had archers, you just like, I'm flying so fast you can't hit me. Or he would fly so fast he would slam into the archers, because that's what I just basically did. Like this bridge right here. Let's take the bridge down. Some pieces float. That's weird. Crazy pieces. Oh look, there they go. They broke there. Hey you, no floating allowed. You too, no floating allowed. And you. See, this is just fun. It's relaxing. Okay, hello. Momentum, where are you taking me? I couldn't stop going backwards. I'm just blowing stuff up, dude. This is cool. Physics, man. Who doesn't love physics? Just keep shooting it right in the same spot. Eventually we'll have a hole that goes right through it. And we can fly through that hole. Let's see, can we fly through this hole? Yes, sort of. Oh, the rubble pushed me upwards. I gotta make a bigger hole here then. Oh, that's a big hit. Haha, I made it through. Yeah, the frame rate's not so great here while you're blowing everything up, though, that's for sure. I'm like, 24 frames per second, yeah, that's what I got. 22 frames per second, yeah, that's what we're hitting. Why does the video look laggy? Because the game's lagging. That's why. Because I'm breaking everything. Alright, well, that's enough destruction, I think, for now. We could do a little bit of demonstrations for the building stuff as well. That might be kind of useful, right? So let's go somewhere where there's not tons of stuff broken and causing you to lag and stuff. So let's go ahead and go back to the main menu. I don't need to save, nuh-uh. And we'll make a new world, and we'll just do this one at the quick start level, which is this little tiny house, and we can build things there. So I'll say this right now, I'm not creative. I can't make you a fancy castle, but I can at least show you the parts that you can use to make a fancy castle. So we're just going to start off by using the parts that come in the hot toolbar thing. The second you start the game up, you have these blocks, which you can use as like a foundation. So you can say there's our little foundation for our building. Or we could probably make it a little bit bigger though, because this is a really small foundation. So we could go boom, 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 boom. We can fly again, so we can actually get back on it easy. And then you have things like stairs, so you can say, I want to actually have access to it, actually. Let's say you want to be able to get up there, right? You put some stairs on it. There you go. Now you can get onto your house. It's a great idea, isn't it? Stairs to get to where you want to go. Brilliant. Then you have walls. You can put those up, and you don't want to put the walls in the corners. There's actually a different wall. At least this is the way I think you're supposed to do it, is you use the rounded ones on the corners and then the flat ones on the not corners. So we would go put the rounded ones there, 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 and there, because if you don't do that, like you should have put them like this wall, you would put it there, and then it's like, how do you put another one there? I don't really think you can put the other wall there. So you want to use the rounded ones. What the? I hit right click accidentally. Right click removes blocks, by the way, as you just saw. I keep accidentally clicking it because I'm holding the mouse kind of awkwardly. I gotta just re-grip it. There we go. Anyways, let's just keep building things so you can build like walls. And it's like, well, you need a door. And since I have all these stairs, it's like, well, you need a lot of doors then, don't you? Yeah, I guess so. So we'll go like door, door. This isn't a home, is it? Like, no home has 3 doors all side by side like that. That's weird. You wouldn't do that. But you have like that you could build with. You have some windows you could add. There's an arch. That would probably work a lot better than just having a bunch of doors, but too late now. I didn't think that through. Like, I'm just throwing things around wherever I want. And there's this one, which is a kind of weird looking block. It's easier just to look at it than describe it. There you go. See? It's like a... Yeah, that. You can use it on the corners, I guess, now that I think about it. I didn't. I was using the other things. You got the spiral staircase presets. You don't have to do no crazy fancy things to do that. You just say, oh, my spiral staircase is done. It's built right here, and we can build on top of it if I wasn't on it. That's not how you spiral staircase. I gotta have it at a different angle and stuff. I'm not gonna worry about this too much, because I'm not even really building anything. I'm just like, here are the parts. You can stack them. You just have to fiddle around with the rotation, and I'm not quite familiar with what buttons do what rotation, so I'm like, you know what, you don't want to watch me fiddle around with something like that. So instead, we're just moving on. Got this. It's like a little platform right here. And the way we're building things is all where it's kind of frozen in physics. You could build things where it's not frozen in physics, but that means it's just gonna fall like that. It's just the way the game works and stuff. Like, I can't really describe the way it works because it's kind of complex. It's one of those things where I'm not 100% on how it works myself. So it's like, how do you explain what you don't know? Good question. But you hit J to like switch between the modes. Like, one mode, it's like you put it down, it actually falls. The other mode, it's like a solid object that doesn't move. It's weird, but you kind of get used to it eventually, I think. I'm not quite used to it yet, so it's like, I don't know how to use it. Anyways, you could put like a roof on this, by the way. I want a roof. Well, yeah, you don't want to get wet by the rain, so you probably would want a roof. Makes sense to me. So you could do a roof, and one thing I never pointed out is you could build things like this where you have like a bunch in a row for convenience sake, and that roof is not structurally sound. Not even a little bit, because, well, you saw what I was doing. I was building it out a mile away. Just to demonstrate a point. That was smart, wasn't it? And you could eventually, make something that actually looks nice. Or you could just pile parts everywhere and be like, what is this mess of parts? Ugh. It's disgusting. I'm going to blow it up. And then you blow it up. See, for me, it's just like, yeah, I'm not creative, dude. I can't make a fancy castle. I can stack some parts and then blow them apart. I can make the machinery and stuff alright, I would think, because that's the engineering aspect. This is the medieval architect. I didn't buy this game for medieval architecture. I bought it for the medieval engineering. Whoa, that's weird. Right now I'm just throwing blocks right into the middle of that, and it just explodes them everywhere. But let's say I kept building that legitimately, and then, look, we made a little house. It would look something like that if I actually attached the roof properly, which I wasn't doing. Because I put him so badly off the start, I wasn't about to delete him. I was just like, you know what, we're going to blow it up. We have a little house. And you can also, do things with the ground. You can be like, I want a crazy little hill that gets me to my house directly. You can make one. Kind of works. It's a little too steep right here. You'd have to be like, I got to adjust it. So there, something like that. Maybe so you go like, up, over. No, I don't know. But you can adjust that. There's a bunch of different shapes you can use for that as well. You just got to go to voxel hands. And you can make like ramp shapes, capsule shapes, flattening things. See, terrain auto level, flattening. You got lots of things you could do with that. Again, that's kind of the stuff I'm not too interested in, to be personally honest. I'm more interested in the engineering stuff. Not the whole, look, you can make shapes out of the grass. Great. That's great, I guess, whatever. You can make a little boxy area. Okay, cool. What do you do with it? I don't know. Can you blow it up? No. Well, what? You can't blow it up. What's the point? Hey, we made it home. You can put grass in your house, too. Like, honey, I'm home. Oh, my goodness. What did you do? There's grass all up in your house. Even on the roof. Like, actually, it looks like it's abandoned now. You walk in it, and it's like, that's an abandoned house. Well, actually, a real abandoned house would have some holes in it. There we go. I have now made it an abandoned house. Yeah, except out here, it's like there's this big hole. Yeah, not quite abandoned. Now we're just exploding it, because that's the fun part, is exploding houses. Anyways, that'll do it for this first video. I'll probably do some more videos for this game in the future where I actually build some engineering stuff, but I wanted to make a video of just throwing giant balls at things because it's fun. Anyways, till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya. Even the little house waved goodbye, and now I blew it up. I'm mean.